Guys, before we get into Valorant, we want to go over a topic for today, a community discussion topic. So we're going to pop in and start with that. We're going to be talking about personal growth today. We've also got a big announcement to make for you guys as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get us kind of started off. Topics are good. Yep. They're necessary. Most of us in here are streamers, so growth is kind of a big topic. And we just want to talk about not necessarily stream growth, but personal growth, kind of goal setting for yourself. And you know, like what you do day in, day out to make sure you hit those goals, and what, you know, keeps you growing, what keeps you progressing, whether it be in education, in streaming, YouTube, anything. So I want Sean to go with the announcement, and I don't know if I want to announce it just yet, Sean, so let's hold off on that. But I guess the first thing to talk about is just growth. So obviously Twin Triggers has been playing a big part in both Sean and I's life since really the beginning of the year, but even more so probably the past 2 months is when we actually kind of started hitting our growth stride, and so on and so forth.
Yes, absolutely. Like the last 2 months, we've seen more growth in the last 2 months than we have in the preceding 9 months before that.
Right, 100%. And a lot of that's to contribute to social media and you know, kind of changing our mindset on streaming.
Yeah, just looking back on what people do to grow, to get themselves out there, and what works and what doesn't. Thank you for the follow, Stress Noise.
Thank you, Stressed, for the follow. Truly do appreciate that. So yeah, I think we're gonna kind of start this as like kind of a streamer talk, but we want to definitely kind of evolve it into more than that. So one of the big things that Sean and I set out to do is obviously, you know, continue to grow the stream, create the best damn gaming community possible, and I think we've been, you know, doing that so far. And we've been slowly trying to make more and more strides on that. That's my bad.
Smooth move, Xlax.
Thank you, Stress, for the follow. But one big thing, so we kind of have smaller goals in mind for ourselves. Obviously, getting partnership and just creating a big community is something that we want to do down the road, but that requires more time. It's more of a long-term goal. So I think setting ourselves into smaller chunks and goals has been key for our consistency and our growth thus far. Over the past 3 months, we've gone from about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 average viewers to about 11. We're starting to peak up towards 15, 14 for most streams, so that should end up going up as well. And we've even hit peaks of viewers with like 30 view streams, 20 view streams, so we're clearly moving in the right direction. And one thing we've done is assured that we're kind of always thinking about our content everywhere, not just on stream, but everywhere. We always want to make sure that our content is something that you guys can digest and it's fun and it's good. So yeah, that's kind of been the biggest thing for us is social media, the stream, YouTube, always thinking about what's going on there, what we're putting on there.
What we're doing for you guys.
Exactly. What we can do to create that final goal, which is a huge ass community, the best damn gaming community, if you will. And that's really where we've kind of been focused from a life perspective, is making sure that we hit these goals. So, does anyone else have goals in chat, like for their life? I think everyone does. Go ahead and share them. I mean, let's get this conversation kind of started.
I guess the question is not so much do you, but what are you doing?
Right. Share your growth techniques. You've made it. What's up, Z Howie? What have you missed? Nothing, man. We're just kind of going over what our thought process is for growth. We haven't gotten into any specifics just yet, but kind of making sure that we always have small goals and trying to reach those goals within a certain amount of times has been what has helped us gain our fairly significant last 2-3 month growth.
Stress, do you want to get your anxiety better? But it's kind of hard. That was our last week's discussion goal. Oh, did we lose Mark? Just your cam. That's weird. We talked long about anxiety. We actually have a YouTube video up right now, going over our whole talk. So if you want, you can check that out. But the gist of it was, everybody's got their own thing that works for them when it comes to dealing with anxiety and stress. And what really I see working for a lot of people is just routine. So if you can establish yourself a routine so that you always have a sense of normalcy in your life, that goes a long way to just being able to decompress from those things that are making you stressed and giving you anxiety. As far as personal growth, at least for me specifically, I'm working on just different life skills, especially PC based. Yeah, there's Mark's cam. I'm learning video editing, getting that under my belt. Just things that I can eventually turn from a hobby into a career. That way I can get out of retail, because after about 12 years, you get kind of sick of retail, if not sooner.
Absolutely. Yeah, on the anxiety topic, Noise, we both suffer from it. I'm former military. I've got anxiety, all sorts of mental health issues from it. And we have no problem opening up about it and discussing it. And I think aligning yourself with people will help reach that goal of creating a better, rather an anxious-free environment. Surround your people with more, people that are open to talk with, just people that actually care. And I think that's been a big goal for me. And also just, having a planned out. So I think it runs straight with the goals topic, is planning things out is something that helps me a lot. Having a daily plan, a daily routine, things of that nature helps out quite a bit. Cognitive therapy. Yeah, absolutely. Speaking with someone, whether it be friends or, if it's at that point, definitely like a therapist, but that helps quite a bit.
I was called Noise. Now you're stuck Noise, I see. You have a pet snake? Yep. That's awesome. What kind of snake?
Pets help tremendously. Sean and I both have pets, and they help tremendously.
Refreshing to not just hear macho BS. Yeah. How's it going, Punchy Mixed Up?
What's up, Punchy? Thank you for I know I've messaged you because I felt horrible that we missed you, but thank you for the resubscribe, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah. It got lost in the middle of, I'm not sure what, yesterday.
It's not normal talk about your feelings therapy. What is it? Give it to us. Lay it on us. It's mainly social anxiety. People spook me. I get that completely. I get it completely. And streaming's actually helped me out a lot with that. A lot. You'll notice that Sean and I, when we play games, we normally don't join guilds. We don't play with other people. And it's partially because of that reason. But reaching out of our comfort zone has really kind of helped with that. It's really kind of helped with that.
It's really weird because I used to be that person that would just, if I wasn't playing with somebody in the game, I didn't want to be playing it.
Yeah.
It was when we were doing the drawing. Yeah, once again, sorry about that. We try not to miss anything like that because, well, obviously you guys are what makes this fun and important to us. But yeah, I used to be the kind of person that I didn't like playing games without other people. I had to join a guild, I had to talk to people, I had to join up. It didn't matter what was going on, I just wanted to be a part of it. And at some point that changed. I don't know how or why, but I don't regret it, I guess. and I'm very selective with the people I hang out with, but not usually the people I play with. It might have been when I started getting more competitively focused. I had to stop playing with a whole lot of people because they just weren't interested in that. Yeah, can't do in the circuit training. Online friends make it hard, but you're still not comfortable in public. Oh, made it less hard. Cat was in the way.
I understand that completely, Noise. When I have to meet like my girlfriend's extended family, so my girlfriend's Colombian, like straight from Colombia. Family, friends is like everything over there in Latin America. So when I have to meet like her extended family, my mindset has to be like perfect, like all sorts of things. So I definitely understand it. I think just getting out of your comfort zone is really the biggest thing you can do. I try to, like a way I went about fixing that was trying to have conversations with people. When I would go to the store to buy milk and eggs, I would ask the cashier how her day's going, or, how his day was going. And, just small steps like that, I feel like really help. But yeah, eventually I just got to the point where I said, why do I care? And I'm definitely getting better with it, especially around like more random people, but why do I care what they think about me? I'm just going to be me, and if they like it, they like it. If not, they don't. And that's kind of the way I've gotten there. Big announcements, yes. It's coming up very soon here, actually. But yeah, I think, not to digress off topic actually too much, because that was actually a great goal topic as well. Going over one of your goals, right, Noise? So, yeah, I think things like that are good. Having manageable chunks of your goal and trying to reach out for them. For us, it's gaining more Twitch viewers, gaining more people in our community, more people to game with. And ways that we're doing that are, via social media. So I like to think of, has the Sonic increased in size? Has the Sonic increased in size? Oh, no, it hasn't. It hasn't at all.
Yes, Flopsy, that's another big one. Not beating yourself up if you fail. And that's something that I don't handle very well.
Both of us. Both of us. And luckily we have both of us.
Right. I try things, and if it's not, like, if I'm not doing it at the same level as a professional, for some reason I just take it as a personal insult to myself. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be doing this.
Right. 100%.
If I can't anonymous automatically cheerer. Jump into it.
Thank you for the 5 bits, Anonymous.
5 bits.
But yeah, so for instance, I know, again, a lot of you guys are streamers, and you're probably here trying to figure out what we're doing to grow our stream, and that's kind of why you're here, to learn what things you can implement, maybe. And I think the biggest thing is just thinking about every little thing as content. You have to realize, I want to go back to Twitch as a whole here for a second. We're going to kind of get a little bit off topic again, but in a different realm. Twitch is a business, okay? No surprise there. Twitch is a business. If I'm a new viewer and I'm going to Twitch, what is Twitch going to show me? Are they going to show me a small streamer with 20 viewers? Or are they going to show me Asmongold with 60K viewers? Or Summit with 20K viewers? Or something along those lines? They're going to show me the tried and true, the tested product. So that this way I get engrossed with their community, I enjoy myself. It's much easier for them to have retention, right? Asmongold has 40K right now. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, wow. I mean, the guy's huge. Yep. But they're going to show you that versus a smaller streamer.
I think he's growing too.
He is. Growing on Twitch is difficult because Twitch doesn't allow for discovery. There's 5.8 million unique streams within the last year. 5.8 million unique streams within the last year. Of those 5.8, about 25K are partners, but even then, Twitch doesn't revoke partnership. So those people might have been partners years ago and don't even stream anymore. There's probably about 10K active partners. So getting viewed on Twitch is not an easy thing because, again, it doesn't really fit their business. They don't necessarily, obviously they would love to have more and more streamers. They're going to make money from things like subs and such. But again, why are they want that new viewer to be engrossed. And they're going to show them the bigger viewers, bigger streamers. So thinking of your stream as a product has really what kind of helped Sean and I. We have a product that we're bringing to you guys. It's our stream. We want you guys to come hang out with us. We want to build a community around you all. And that's why we try to do things like the small streamer, the stream clips, the community showcase every month, and things like we're doing now, because we want you guys to come hang out with us, and we want to be able to help you guys get to levels. I don't see any reason why we can't all grow together and why we have to be arch enemies or anything like that. So that's kind of why we do things like this. Sean's changing into a cape and top hat for the announcement.
I wish. No, it just crashed for some reason, so I had to reload it. I didn't want to interrupt or anything.
It's being a little goofy today. No big deal. No big deal though.
No big deal. Yeah.
We don't even know your frustrations. Give them to us, Beefheart.
I have an idea. I have an idea of his frustration.
If you don't mind sharing them, we'd love to hear them.
It's probably a bit technical to really make a discussion out of.
Fair enough. But anyway,
he has the time. He's got so many.
Continuing on, you have to go outside of Twitch in order to grow on Twitch. It seems counterproductive, but it's not. There's streamers that only stream 3 days a week, and they are huge. Because they're off time, they're doing other things. They're creating YouTube content. YouTube allows for a lot of discoverability. They're creating tweets. Twitter allows for discoverability. Instagram allows for discoverability. All these things allow for discoverability. So you have to be creating content for those platforms in order to bring them to your home, which is Twitch. The way I like to think of it as like, let's say I have a brand new product, and I need to get it. How am I going to start selling that product? I need to get it in the hands of the people so that they can see what that product is and if they like it. Create clips. Post your clips places. Go door knocking, essentially. You're knocking on people's doors and trying to pitch a sale
Cold
pitch.
calling. Yep.
And that's what we've found. That mindset has what really helped us kind of tweak and allow for the growth that we're beginning to get. I know it doesn't seem like much. We're just 11 viewer Andys, but from where we were 3 months ago, and considering there's 5.8 million unique streams, we're in a decent place. In fact, if we go to Twitch Tracker, if you have anything to add, Sean, go for it while I pull this up.
I was just going to say, the growth that you're seeing isn't going to ever start or be like a linear progression. It's going to come in kind of like chunks too. So what we're doing is we're laying a lot of foundation. This is all foundation, putting in the roots for a structure, and eventually it'll pay off.
Exactly. So here, I'm gonna pull this up here. Show this off. This is our Twitch Tracker page. You can see our growth. We started, I guess we had a stream in November. We really kind of started December 2019. We had an average of 5. January, the same. February went up to 6, and we held that pretty consistent. But you can see now we're up to 10. We've been on a progression upward, right? We're definitely trending upward. And it's not just from streaming on Twitch. It is definitely from other things. You can see some of our views on our clips. When we make clips, we throw them around. We post them places. We get people to watch them. You can see our follower count. Again, growing. Especially in the last, July really? It really took off. June was pretty stagnant. And then July, it took off. Same thing with hours watched. It's kind of runs right with it. So you know that it's happening. We're starting to gain that ground. Why was I pulling this up?
Even if you only get one follower out of a 10,000 view clip or anything like that, that's still one follower you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't throw it out there.
Right. It's all about just knocking on doors is what it comes down to. The way that we have kind of started thinking about it is knocking on doors. I'm a salesman in real life, so that I kind of gravitate towards explaining it in that regard, but I think that helps.
The glass is 1/5 full.
You can see here though, right?
Full with alcohol.
Like I was saying, we're 11 viewer Andes, but that puts us in the top 2% of Twitch. 2.36% of Twitch, sorry. There's 5.8 million streams, and we're ranked 176,000 on Twitch. But when you put that in perspective, there's 5.8 million unique streams. The growth is definitely coming. It's definitely there. And I think thinking of your product, figuring out who your viewers are and targeting them on off-stream means is the way that you really kind of reach them and get out there. So that's kind of our goal, like I said, is growing our Twitch, creating a best damn gaming community there is. And that's kind of the way we're going about it. Is going on to Twitter, going on to Instagram, creating content there, and showing you guys what we're like, letting people into our lives, letting people know who we are, and then going from there.
Yeah. And like was mentioned earlier, we're not here to bullshit you guys either. Like, with these discussions, we want to keep it as frank and honest and real as we can. That way, you guys can come in with your own honest feedback, your own honest issues, and we can really grow an honest community out of it.
Exactly. These community discussions aren't just for us to tell you, hey, this is what we're doing, you guys should do it too, because it works. Complete opposite of that. We want you guys to throw in ideas.
We're here to give perspective rather than direction.
Exactly. Our perspective, and then take your perspective and create kind of the ultimate advice. I don't know what lack of term there, but yeah, that's kind of the plan of these things. Consistent branding is what is important. 100%. 100%. And again, the discovery on Twitch isn't there. You have to move off of Twitch. You can't just think, I'm going to stream 12 hours a day and make it. It's not going to happen. You're better off streaming 3 hours a day for 3 days a week and using that other time doing other things off stream. Be the viewer you want to be, or want to have rather. Be the viewer you want to have, and also getting your name and view in your product out there. So yeah, that's kind of our goal. I know we talked about stress, which is Noise's goal. Kind of helping that. We talked about our goal, which is growing our channel. And
Kat's goal is ripping up this box, apparently.
Exactly. And how is she going to do that? Slowly. Sink her claws in. If they don't go in, she's going to try again and slowly break down the fibers until she can break into the box.